What is up, YouTube? This is Sergeant Huday, and today I have back my first big PSA submission heading into December. Well, we are in December now. I do have another submission of about 29 other bulk orders. These are going to be all those bulk order cards since PSA has been doing the bulk orders. So they're turning them around pretty quickly, which is nice. Hopefully that still holds true as they get more and more orders in. So I got a 29 order in, and I got like maybe another 30 cards after that one, and I got another 60 I'm going to be submitting here soon as well. So keep an eye out for the videos if you're interested in seeing the grade reveal videos. Today we're going to be revealing 10 of them. And excuse me, I actually do not know what any of the cards got in regards to grades. So this submission was sent separately of these. I gotten these back recently. The 29 that are coming back that I submitted with these three should hopefully be here in the next 2 weeks. But I don't know any of the grades of any of these cards, except for the fact that my buddy who submitted these for me, because he had an order going out, was that there were 5 10s and 5 9s. So that's all that I know. So obviously you always want those 10s. The 3 that I got back, one of the biggest cards that I had that I sent out is going to be this J-Rod that is out of 50. This one in particular is going to be, gosh, I can't remember, 35 out of 50. So I was really excited to pull this card. I still am really excited. It's a beautiful card. Quite honestly, I think that they were a little harsh on this card in particular. The centering on it is, in my opinion, really, really good. The only knock on this card, and I don't know if I'll even be able to show it, is that there was, you might not even be able to see it, to be honest with you. I think it's like right here. There's like just the tiniest dimple in the card. Oh, I thought I had it there for a moment. I mean, to me, I don't get it, guys. I really don't get it. I don't understand how in the world they looked at this card and they're like, oh, that's an 8. A 9, okay, I can understand that. You know, I have been able to see the dimple before. I'm having a hard time finding it now. Obviously, there's some glare. But, I mean, even something that is like that, that is that hard to see, even though you know where it's at. Actually, I think it's right here. Even though you know where it's at and you're looking for it, that to me doesn't meet the standards that PSA says that they hold their grading to. Their standards are things that, like, you know, are taking away from the visual effect or the appearance of the card, and they allow for minor print errors and things of that nature when it comes to the grade of certain cards. And so I don't believe that this is an 8 at all. I think they're incredibly harsh on it. I could have been okay with a 9, but to me, I think that they got this one wrong. So anyways, it is what it is. So the J-Rod 8, this one actually is currently up on my eBay store, so if you're interested, go out there and check it out. Still a very awesome card to have. In that same break, I was able to pull this Julio Rodriguez. This is the SSP, so the 222. This one got a 9 as well, and I kind of anticipated a 9 on this one. I still thought that it could have pushed a 10. This one, you'll see up top here, there's little white specks in that left corner. It looks like it's like a printing error or something of that nature. Again, it obviously doesn't take away from the appearance of the card. There's no major flaws. The centering on this is absolutely perfect. So it is what it is. I just think that if you guys go out and you read the standards for PSA on a PSA 10, it doesn't line up. So they either need to update their definition or they need to change how they're grading cards. Got this one back today as well. This is going to be Leover, and this got a PSA 9 also. In my notes on the 2 of these that I submitted in, I was anticipating a 9, hoping for a 10 on these. I was actually anticipating a 10 on this one. When I sent the card, I did not see any flaws in the card at all. And the only thing that I could think of when I got it back, and see if I can't, probably won't be able to get this one to show it either, was right, there's like an area, like, actually, where was it? Was it up here? I don't know, somewhere in this area, it kind of looked like a hairline dimple. And again, I'm having a really hard time showing you guys these things, and I guess that's part of the reason why I'm kind of shocked at what these guys came back at. Anyways, still, that is an awesome card to have. 2 out of 3, so only 3 in existence. This is a POP1, so this is the only one that currently is graded. I have not seen any others on eBay. Interesting enough, this is actually the lowest printed card of Leover on eBay right now. So it goes to 5 after this, so out of 5. So got this one posted on my eBay right now also. So if you're interested in that one, please go take a look and check that one out. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this reveal. Again, as I mentioned before, I do not have any idea of the order of these, nor do I understand, let me just see if there's any, okay. Nor do I know what cards got what grades. There are a few cards in here that I'm hoping for, and like this one right here, I know exactly what card this is. There are a few cards that I'm hoping to get back as far as a PSA 10, and this one right here, the thicker one, is going to be my Josh Allen, and that's going to be his mem, his rookie card mem. There's no PSA 10 of that right now. There are PSA 9s. 10s are obviously hard to get on some of those mem cards, so if that's a 10, that's going to be huge. But let's go ahead and start here, and we'll go one by one, and we'll see what we get. So we have a Trevor Lawrence coming up right now. So this Trevor Lawrence rated rookie, I'm trying to remember what prism this one was. I cannot remember. I cannot recall. Obviously, the back looks really, really good. We got a PSA 9 on the holo. So this is a holo. You got a PSA 9. These holos are hard to get 10s on. And maybe what I'm missing here, I don't think it's the centering. I'm thinking that maybe it's just these little bubbles. Like, I guess there's a dot here, 2, 3, 4, and I didn't see those the first time I sent them in. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I was going to do as we look through these real quick, so we got the Trevor Lawrence 2021 Donruss Optic Holo PSA 9. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at it, and we're going to see what the population is on these cards. Population of 172 with 42 higher. So relatively higher population on these, which isn't hard to believe considering the the anticipation around Trevor Lawrence. So anyways, nice card. Glad to have it. Glad to have it in my collection now as well. So all right, let's go ahead and take a look at the next card, and I'll be curious to see if these go in PSA 9 to 10. Hopefully they mix them up, because I don't want to ruin the surprise, but we'll see. So I had 2 Trevor Lawrence in this ones. I didn't think I did, but it's been so long since I submitted these. So I'll be interested to see what this one is too. It's possible that it might be the same exact card. It's the Purple Shock, and this one got a 10. All right, so we got a PSA 10 on the Trevor Lawrence Purple Shock. So let's go and take a look at that one as well and see what the pop is on that one. So that's a really nice card. Excited about that. So it's nice to see that they're going, you know, they're randomizing the order as well. So it's not just 9s on one side and 10s on the other. And 40. There's a population of 40 and 0 with a population higher, obviously. So pretty low pop. And so that's a nice hit there. And let's take a look at, let's see here. We didn't do this on the first one. We can backtrack a little bit here. We'll take a look at the eBay pricing on these just to give you guys an idea of what they're going for. All right, so the most recent PSA 9 of Trevor Lawrence sold for $32. So nothing earth-shattering there. And then so the PSA 10, the most recent PSA 10 of the Purple Shock for this Trevor Lawrence sold for $150. So nice little hit there. Certainly, I mean, it's crazy from a PSA 9 to a PSA 10. You know, the difference is I think the market still doesn't respect the PSA 9 as much as they should. All right, so here we go. We got a Mac Jones Prism. Obviously, you guys can tell some of this was submitted prior to some of the most recent developments. Obviously, I still think Mac Jones has got a bright future ahead of him, so it'll be interesting to see what he does. Let's see what we got here. So we have the Laser Prism PSA 10. Wow, that's huge. So that's a really nice hit there. So PSA 10, Mac Jones Laser Prism. Obviously, his stock is down just a little bit right now. So for this Mac Jones, there's a population of 268 with 0 higher. So that's crazy. Obviously, Mac Jones was a very popular quarterback to hit there. For, looks like somebody's partnering these up. So there's 2 cards. Looks like, okay, so there's one for $66 that sold recently, another one for $76, another one for $120. So right around that $100 range, I'd say. So $100. Stock goes up again next year, or even towards the end of the year. That could be even over a $200 card. Yu Darvish, and that's interesting. It's kind of got a little movement there. So Yu Darvish, hopefully this one is a PSA 10 as well, but a 9 on this one. This would probably make me happier to get a 9 on this one than and save the other 10s for some other cards, because this one could stand on its own. So this Yu Darvish card came from the Topps Fire Pack, and gosh, what's it called? I'm trying to remember what the name of the card was, but it's a super short print for this card. It's a black card, and let's go ahead and just take a look at it here. PSA 9, oh, that's right, the Onks. So this is the 2022 Topps Fire Onks PSA 9. So really sweet looking card. I mean, I love that card. I think it's amazing. For the PSA 9, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really quite certain what they would have saw here. I mean, on those black cards, it's really hard to get those PSA 10s. Maybe something going on in that corner over there. I don't remember that being, that might be a printing. Oh, yep, that's what it, I don't know if that would be a print. No, see, it's not a printing error because they got the splatter. I wonder if maybe somebody who graded it thought that maybe that was, I don't know. I don't see how this was a PSA 9. But again, if I had to get a PSA 9 on any of the cards, I'm okay with getting a 9 on this one just because it's a super short print. Sweet card to get. I doubt that this, I bet you this is probably going to be a POP1. But let's go and take a look at it. So, all right. So this one, yep, a POP1. So Mint 9 POP1. So this one's not going to have a market. This will be a market setter. So population 1, this is the only Yu Darvish Onks PSA 9. Well, this is only graded Yu Darvish card. So Yu Darvish not a huge player. I still think he has a lot of potential. But he is certainly, I mean, that's certainly a sweet card to get. So be interested to see what the market's going to be like for him. All right, so next card here, we're going to be getting to Jackson Chourio. So this is one of the big prospects that is currently coming up for the Brewers. And this is going to be a Mojo, I believe. So this Mojo is going to be a PSA 9. So Jackson Chourio Chrome out of the Mega Box, PSA 9 on the card. So not bad. Obviously, we always want all those 10s. And again, like, you know, one of the things that other grading card companies are doing that PSA is currently not is they're telling you why did it get a PSA 9. Not PSA 9, but a 9, obviously. And it'd be nice for PSA to tell you, because I don't see it. I don't know. You guys will have to tell me what you think if you see anything. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one. See what we have here. I'm assuming there's probably going to be a few cards graded of Jackson Chourio just because of how big of a prospect he is. 182 with 473 higher. Man, so let's see here. We'll take a look and see what the market has for him. Looks like the most recent one, it's going for $30. So 35, one sold for 35. So this one I'll hold on to for a while. See how he does. All right. Next one is going to be, oh yeah, this one. I think, is this? No, this is not that one. Okay, never mind. So we got Trey Sweeney here. So this should be his first Bowman as well. Trey Sweeney. And number to 150, PSA 9. Man, I don't know what is going on with these guys. I mean, what are you guys doing over there? Huh? Like, seriously, PSA, what are you guys doing? You guys tell me if you see something. I just certainly do not. I think that PSA should have some type of policy where if you get a card and it comes back a PSA 9 and you resubmit it and it goes up to PSA 10, you shouldn't have to pay for it. All right, anyways. Frustrating because I don't see anything wrong with that card, and sometimes I also wonder, like, these grading companies, like, if they just give you a grade because they know the value of the card goes up tremendously for a PSA 10, and they're like, oh, well, we'll make this guy resubmit it. And then we'll get more money from them, and we'll make it a PSA 10. So there's population of 4 with 5 higher. Let's see if he... And it looks like a PSA 9 of this card sold for $124. So $124. Whoops, sorry guys. $124 is the PSA 9, what it sold for. Let's see what the 10, if there's any 10s out there that sold recently. And a 10 sold for $150. Oh, sorry, that was a different card. So no 10s have sold yet. So just the 9. So 9 was $125. So not a bad card still. $125. Can't beat it. But I don't see any flaws with it. But they're the professionals, right? They know what they're doing. I'm really getting excited about that Josh Allen because I feel like there's a high probability of it being a PSA 10 right now, and I'm really excited about it. All right, so we got an Evan Mobley card here. I can't remember the color of this one. I think it's purple, if I recall correctly. Green. I was way off. But we got PSA 10. So that's huge. That is huge, huge, huge. That's a nice card to get a PSA 10 on. Really nice card. Really good rookie for the Cavs. So Evan Mobley, let's take a look at this one. There's a pop of 15. So really low pop on this one. Sale, well, I thought we had it pulled up there. $140. So $140 recently sold on December 3rd. So good card there. All right, let's go ahead and get to the next one. We got 2 more left. Whoops, I showed that one. Hopefully you guys, I didn't see it, but I don't know if you guys did. All right, so we got Cade Cunningham. This is going to be the Yellow Flood. So the NBA Hoops Yellow Flood, Cade Cunningham. PSA 10. Yes. That is what we needed on that card because the PSA 9 and this thing falls off a cliff. NBA Hoops. Let's see here. This is 38. So let's go and take a look here and see what that one did. So the most recent sales of a PSA 10, $100. So I thought it was a little bit more. When I was submitting these, it was a little bit higher of a market there, but I'm sure quite a few came out. The pop count went up, so still not bad. So $100 card. One sold for $100 on December 2nd. So all right. Oh, I'm excited about this one. Really excited about this one. It's Jamar Chase. This is going to be turn of the century auto. I honestly have no idea what to expect in this card. I bet you it's a 9, just because, I don't know, look at this back corner. You can see some white. And plus, it's a sticker auto. So I'm assuming that they're probably going to give me a 9. I feel like sticker autos are hard to get 10 sometimes. But this one is out of 75. Oh, yes. Wow. PSA 10. Man, that's insane. Dude, that card has got to be huge. PSA 10, Jamar Chase. Let me fix that camera. There we go. So PSA 10, Jamar Chase. Let's take a look at this guy. Out of 75. Man. POP1. So this is the only one in the pop. Only graded Jamar Chase. We'd be setting the standard. So this card, though, let's see what this card goes for raw. Oh, that's interesting. PSA said POP1. Oh, POP1 because of POP1 and the PSA 10. That's probably what it is. I thought they would show me I thought population would have been total population. But maybe they're saying POP and PSA 10 is 1. So this is the only PSA 10. That's huge. So a PSA 9 of this card sold on December 2nd for $202. So I'm going to go on a stretch here and say that this is probably $1,000 to $1,500 card. So That's massive. Wow. All right, here comes the moment of truth for our Josh Allen. I'm going to assume that it's probably a PSA 9, just given the number of 10s we've got, but I lost count, to be honest with you. But again, these RPAs, I'm sorry, not RPAs, but these MEMS, they're really hard to get 10s on for whatever reason. But what you will notice about this card is that this is player worn. So that's something that's actually changed recently. All right, here we go. PSA 9. That's still good though. That's still really good. So rookie phenom jerseys, PSA 9. Again, I don't understand it. I mean, I just don't understand it. I mean, I feel like a PSA 10, like, I don't know how much objectivity is there. I mean, that corner, I guess, is a little soft, but I don't know. So PSA 9, let's go take a look at this one real quick. There's only 3 with 0 higher. So there's only 3 of these cards that are graded. And so this same card on December 2nd had a best offer accepted, and it was listed at $200. And it looks like, let's see if this was the same one. Another one sold for $127 on October 10th. So I'm going to say $150 to $200 card. Obviously, I'm disappointed it wasn't a PSA 10. That's what I was hoping for here. But still not bad. So let's do a little bit of a recap. So we got a Josh Allen, PSA 9. The card of the show is certainly this PSA 10 of Jamar Chase. We have the 10 of Cade Cunningham on the yellow. Evan Mobley on the 10 as well. We have Trey Sweeney on the PSA 9. Jackson Churio on the PSA 9. Yu Darvish on the Onks with the PSA 9. Mac Jones on the PSA 10. Trevor Lawrence Purple Shock, PSA 10. And Trevor Lawrence PSA 9 on the hollow. All right, guys, let me know how you thought we did. Let me know how you thought PSA did as well. This is Sergeant Hude. I appreciate you guys watching. If you have not yet, please hit that subscribe button down below. Give me a like. Be on the lookout for more PSA grade reviews that'll be coming to our channel here soon. And check out the eBay store as well. A lot of these you'll be seeing out in the eBay store, so make sure you check that out also. This is Sergeant Hude, guys. Stay free and stay blessed.